Hello, people. Another beautiful day or night. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What? And it's Saturday. As usual. Look, I was sitting here looking at this article. Here. It says here, look, we already got advertisement in on TVs, right? Commercials and advertisement, right? All right. We got advertisement now, especially on YouTube now. Every time you watch, before you can even watch a video, they gotta hit you with 2 advertisements before you can even watch it, right? And then when the video is playing, another advertisement pops up in the middle of you watching the video. So now even at movie theaters now, there's advertisement before you can like even watch the movie. We used to get previews at a movie theater, just previews of movies, and that was it. Now they mix the movies now with previews and advertisement. So that means video games is not exempt from that situation. Listen to this. Microsoft is reportedly considering adding ads to free-to-play games, but Microsoft isn't currently interested in collecting a cut of ad revenue. So add to free-to-play games, huh? Oh boy. I'm trying to figure out how much money do they really need. But anyway, listen to this. It says here, Microsoft is reportedly considering adding advertisement to its free-to-play games. That, according to Business Insider, which reports that Xbox is looking to offer advertisement revenue to developers who make free-to-play games. Says here, one of the source speculated Microsoft isn't currently interested in collecting a cut of ad revenue because it wants to provide more money-making opportunities to developers who make free-to-play games. The publication said, as transcribed by our sister site VGC, cognizant of a potential backlash from players, 2 sources reportedly told BI that the company is allegedly moving cautiously and intends to create a private marketplace where only selected brands can insert ads into game in a way that doesn't disrupt the gameplay experience. Says here, whatever the plans are, they may be embryonic at this stage, as insiders was unable to learn if Xbox will also offer other types of in-game ad units, like avatar skins or videos ads that play in game lobbies. Insiders was also unable to determine if Microsoft has pitched the Xbox offer to advertisers yet. And it says here, Secret Nexus has player base. This another piece of paragraph says Scarlet Nexus has its player base boosted by 1 million players from Xbox Game Pass. Publisher Bandai Namco revealed yesterday the announcement come as the Game Pass, the 2 million player figure overall, with the other million coming from IM copies shipped to retailers and sold digitally. And that's the end of the article. So anyway, ads in video games. We're being bombarded. We used to have movie. We could watch movies without advertisement. Now the movies have ads in them, and then TV shows always had ads and commercials, right? So the advertisers can make their money. Then YouTube and Twitch, they decide to add advertisement to add 2 in the middle of the video that you're watching. So 2 before you watch it, and then another one will interrupt your you watching a YouTube video or stuff like that. And now video games are about to be the next thing when it comes to advertisement. But Microsoft is doing it so game developers can make more money from advertisers. They get a percent of the cut, so to speak. Well, Microsoft doesn't. I mean, game developers, they're already getting paid already. They're already getting paid already. So now the question becomes, now, like, how much money do you really need? You know. But I guess some developers are not making the money like they wish they could. So this adds into free-to-play games now as a way of making more money. You know, and this will probably like help out the independent game developers. You know, they to make some extra money. You know, because an independent developer only makes so much. So with this ads in free-to-play games now, you know, they probably get a percentage of the cut, make a little bit more money than what they're making. So it could be a win-win situation, or it could be not. So we'll see how it goes. But now it's going to come down to the gaming community and how they feel about it, about ads being in free-to-play games, because you got let's see, Apex Legend, DC Universe, Paladins, and other free-to-play like the 3-on-3 basketball, other video games to play. So it's gonna come down to the players now how they feel about it, because we're already being bombarded with advertisement from watching TVs, movies at the theater, sitting in front of the computer on the internet, and now video games is being is the next victim to ads, you know, in video games. So it's going to be interesting to see how the gamers react to this, you know, when it comes down. You know, like one person says here, I am afraid that is how they start. At first DLC, then MTX. Now they are reaching for the next monetization plan. At first free to play, and eventually everywhere. If you got them classic consoles, you better hold on to them, because that might be the only way you can avoid advertisements. If you got the classic consoles like like a PS3 or a 360 or a Wii U, you know, maybe that could be your escape from not have to deal with advertisement in video games. But like I said, it's going to come down to the players. We're going to see how this goes. Another person here says, then don't go by the early 360 era EA games. Burnout Paradise and Bad Company both had in-game billboards. Burnout was used by Obama campaign, and I swear I remember Bad Company had ads for Origins, Wolverine for some reason. Another person here says Burnout Paradise is how in-game ads should work, seamlessly integrated into the world while not being intrusive. For that kind of game, I find it actually beneficial, as it makes the game world feels more real. I am always disappointed when a game is based on the real world but have to use fake franchise. Boggles my mind why advertisers don't want their IPs in these games and will sue it if it doesn't unofficially, while bombarding us with intrusive ad elsewhere. Look, there's a lot of comments here, and there's only so much I can read. But you know, like I said, it's gonna come down to the gamers and how they feel. Now, if they're trying to make it like how you have billboards in video games advertising something, okay, fine. You know, but if you're gonna put like a commercial within a game, I'm playing a game and then a commercial comes on, now you're crossing the line because you're interrupting my gameplay. So it's gonna come down to the gamers, man. When it's all said and done, and how they feel about it, and then go on from there. But if it's a billboard and it's in the game, okay, like you see in the real world, okay, I guess fine, I guess. But now, if they decide to put commercials now in video games while I'm playing, now I have a problem with it. So it's gonna come down to the players though, and how they feel about all this. So we shall see, and only time will tell. But anyway, one person here says, "Yep, I love the real world brands and Shenmue and Crazy Taxi, for example." Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video with this article for y'all to enjoy it. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Dark side. Peace.